I've done it, I'm so glad that I did, and I would do it again. I honestly would. I was quite hesitant in terms of how much it was going to cost. It actually took me 2 years to actually engage in Power Wealth. I contacted Rachel, I think in 2018, and I told her that I was looking to buy a property and I didn't really know what to do. And we spoke and she kept reassuring me, and I kept every once in a blue moon, I'll reply and then I'll tell her, look, I think I'm ready. And then I didn't do anything at all. And then I think during lockdown, I just decided to bite the bullet and just proceed with it. What changed it was I kind of shifted my mindset I thought to myself, okay, I know it's going to cost me quite a bit. I know that I can't afford to buy property in Sydney with my budget, so I'm going to have to engage a buyer's agent if I want to do it really, really right. So I thought to myself, I'll give it a crack for one go, one property. At least that way, the way I justified it to myself was the property plan is, it's not too expensive with the buyer's advocacy package, that whole thing. I mean, it's quite expensive. But I thought to myself, you know what, at least I'll have a team that will educate me along the way. So in my mind, I thought, you know what, I'm not just paying for someone to do something for me. I'm paying for an education. I didn't actually know what I was really getting myself into when I got the property plan, but it's very expensive and such a good eye-opener for the long haul. You don't realize that all of the questions that were asked by Rachel were just really full-on questions that you don't think about future 20 or 30 or 40 years down the track. Brian, who was my buyer's agent, straight away, he was already showing me suburbs. He was showing me data regarding suburbs. And I think all of the data that he was showing me sort of made me feel at ease, like he knew what he was doing. And the team has so full of resources and knowledge that I wasn't nervous at all. I actually wasn't nervous at all during the whole process. Probably my weakest point to understand and like the whole financial side of it. So I kind of just trusted Alana and the team, and whenever I had any questions, she was so friendly and the whole team was just so quick to answer any questions that I had. So they made the whole process so cruisy. Once the strategy and data is involved, the science is there to back it up. So there really shouldn't be any reason for you to be worried. It's the evidence. I'm so stoked. Yeah, it was a $500,000. That was my budget, $500,000. It's supposed to be, I guess the criteria was 6% growth, 4.5% rental yield. And I think the property that I bought ended up being like $495 with its 4.77 rental yield, which is great. Totally worth it. The amount of experience and the amount of knowledge and education that you come out from it with is better than if you were to go and do it on your own, like by a mile.